Stanwell Park in New South Wales yesterday, and we did see quite a lot of white there in the water.
Yeah, it looks pretty messy, doesn't it? So that's why we have those dangerous surfing conditions. Also, Bondi, you can see just a bit of big waves there. Not a lot of people actually in the water. Probably Bondi wasn't closed yesterday, but the northern end of Bondi would have been pretty intense to be at. You're looking more to the south end there.
Quite a few people headed out on a camping trip. I think camping seems to be the most popular activity over Easter holidays among the people I know. So let's have a look at that forecast for the holiday.
I'm excited to get to it as well. But we should take a look at those New Zealand forecasts as well.
I'm sorry, New Zealand. This is really I'm sorry. Focused on holidays, and you guys are facing really serious heavy rainfall.
Sprinting to Friday, Anna. That's what you're doing right now. You're sprinting to Friday. But New Zealand's sprinting to Friday as well, because that's when the heaviest of the rain will be over. But thankfully, it is still going to bring a significant amount of flooding comparable to what happened last week there, as post-tropical cyclone Cook impacts the island, combining with the Tasman low. Sky News New Zealand reporter James O'Doherty has more.
This was the impact of Cyclone Cook as it hit New Caledonia as a Category 3 storm on Monday. The storm reportedly injured 4 people and left thousands without power. Now its remnants are heading towards New Zealand and the flood-stricken Bay of Plenty.
There's a severe weather warning out, and I noticed the authorities around Edgecombe are anticipating that there'll be further flooding. And I think it shows how difficult it is to manage the return of people to their homes. Pretty disappointing. Let's hope that the weather event isn't as bad as they say.
The town of Edgecombe was left underwater last week when the remnants of Cyclone Debbie bore down on New Zealand's North Island. Residents are slowly being allowed back into the town, but many areas remain unreachable after levees failed and water from the swollen Rangataiki River poured in. That levee, or stop bank, remains weak.
Well, I understand it is in a somewhat less than reliable state. Exactly what that means is yet to be confirmed. It is one of the things that they're thinking about in trying to put together a plan for what might happen if the cyclone does do the big dump that's expected.
It is now being strengthened, but there are fears it could fail again. New Zealand's weather forecaster Met Service is predicting up to 250 millimetres of rain could fall in the Bay of Plenty over the next 48 hours. That's more than the amount of rain that put Edgecombe underwater last week. All authorities can do now is hope the system isn't as bad as they fear. James O'Doherty, Sky News.
If I could make a comment, I think that's a rather poor strategy to take to the whole situation. Let's hope it's not going to be as bad as what we say it is.
Well, they can't get in there though and really test.
I guess so, but it's just like it seems to be. We don't know quite how bad it is. Let's hope it's not going to be as bad as what they say it is. It's like you should be planning for worst case scenario right now. This doesn't look very good for New Zealand. It looks like it's going to be bringing a comparable amount of rain to last week to the exact same area that's flooding. So that is a significant chance of happening. I would rate it as a high to likely chance of happening. And unfortunately, it's also going to be bringing some pretty heavy rain to some capital centers. Auckland is kind of being... Nobody's paying attention to Auckland right now because all the heavy rain is like, the Bay of Plenty is going to get it, which is really bad. But Auckland can get as much as 150 millimeters as well.
And so that would be likely to lead to flash flooding.
Yeah, it'll lead to flash flooding. It's an urban area. The landslips around there in New Zealand are also pretty bad. And unfortunately, that'll probably divert a lot of emergency services to Auckland as well, because that's where a lot of the people are concentrated. So it's going to be an interesting time. The next 48 hours, we'll keep our eyes on. We'll be reporting on the weather situation in New Zealand.
Yeah, well, stick with us here for that. Okay, now can I fast forward to...
You can.
To Easter.
Friday.
The Friday holiday.
The Friday forecast.
Take a look at the forecast.
The Friday forecast. Here it is, Anna. You're so keen.
We've got a broad area of high pressure over the southeast. So just the showery icon there for Melbourne and the top of 19 degrees. And that's with a weak cold front moving through the southeast. But they're looking much better after that.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, the only area with a chance of shower afterwards, Sydney, it's not actually showing up in the icon, but Saturday and Sunday, there is a slight chance of a shower. And Saturday is probably going to be the afternoon, Sunday the morning. Brisbane, I mean, you're in southeasterlies. You often don't get showers in southeasterlies, so that Sunday icon is a little bit deceiving. Bottom line is plan your weekend like there's not going to be any rain, except for you in Darwin in the afternoon. But otherwise, it's going to be, it looks so dry. It looks like a really good Easter weekend for many places. So just a band of high pressure right across country.
Yay for high pressure over the southeast.
Yeah,
and tropical lows moving away.
That's right, yeah. There you go.
Now to the forecast for today. Starting off